Hello everyone, it's me Sanjay Vasu back again for another video. This time I'm doing it on Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics for paper 1, core paper, October/November 2022. You're allowed to use a calculator. Let's start. Question 1. Write the number 2,840,327 in figures. So we have 2 million over there. We can write 2. 840,000. We can write 840. And then 327. So we can write 327. That's the answer. Question 2. Write down the mathematical name of this angle. We can see it is greater than the 90 degrees over here. But then it's also not as much as 180 degrees. It's between 90 and 180, so it is an obtuse angle. That's the answer. Question 3. A. Measure the length of this line in millimeters. If you measure it using a ruler, we'll get 7.7 centimeters. But this is in centimeters. So we convert to millimeters, that's 77 millimeters. That's the answer. B. Draw a line perpendicular to this line. First, I'll just move these measurements over here. Now I'll draw the line. We can take a length using our compass more than half the length of this line here. So let's say this is A and this is B. We can put our compass point at A and throw an arc above and below the line. It'll come like that. Without changing the length, draw from B as well. Make sure the length is above half of the line segment's length. And the 2 points where the arcs intersected, just connect those 2 points, something like that. And this angle should be 90 degrees and these two should be equal. You have to make sure that there's 90 degrees because only then it's perpendicular. So this line is the perpendicular line to AB, which we've drawn, and that's the answer. Question 4. In triangle PQR, PR is equal to 5 centimeters and QR equals 4 centimeters. Using a ruler and compasses only, construct triangle PQR. Leave in your construction arcs. The side PQ has been drawn for you. I'll be showing you how to do it, but I won't be showing you with exact measurements. So first we can measure a length of 5 centimeters with our compass using a ruler. So PR is 5 centimeters. We can place the compass needle at P and we can draw an arc 5 centimeters from P somewhere above the triangle like that. Now we can do the same thing from Q, but this time take 4 centimeters. So the compass length should be 4 centimeters using a ruler. Now we can place the compass needle at Q and draw an arc. It should intersect around here. And we can place that point as R. Now we can simply connect PR and then QR over there. And of course we need to write the length of these sides. So PR is going to be 5 centimeters and QR is going to be 4 centimeters. That's the answer. Question 5. Write down the common multiple of 18 and 24. Let's start by writing down multiples of 18. That'll be 18, 36, 54, and then 72, 90, and so on. Now you can write multiples of 24. 24, 48, 72, 96, 120, so on. We can see that the multiple of 72 is present in both 18 and 24. So a common multiple of 18 and 24 can be 72. It doesn't have to be only 72. There are other options, like because it's not the lowest common multiple asked, you can write even 144 or 216 and so on. Any multiple of 72 is correct. Let's go to the next question. Question 6. Write 32 centimeters as a fraction of 2 meters. Give your answer in simplest form. So 2 meters is equal to 200 centimeters. So 32 by 200 is equal to, when we divide by 2, 16 by 100, divide by 2 again, 8 by 50, and it'll become 4 by 25 when we divide by 2 3 times, or in other words, when we divide by 8 on both sides. That's the answer. Question 7. The temperature in Celsius degrees is recorded at the same time in 6 cities. A. Which city has the coldest temperature? So first we have two negatives. So one of these is the coldest. Which one is the coldest? It's actually Oslo because it's -5. So you can write Oslo as the answer. B. What's the difference in temperature between Helsinki and Paris? So Helsinki is -2 and Paris is 7. So we can do 7 minus 2 all in degrees Celsius. We get 9 degrees Celsius difference. That's the answer. Question 8. The diagram shows two straight lines intersecting two parallel lines. Find the value of x. We can find this angle. That's just 55 degrees because of corresponding angles over here. And now because this is a straight line over here, this three angles will add up to 180 degrees. So that means x is equal to 180 minus the other two angles, which are 71 and 55, which is equal to, if we do it correctly, 54 degrees. That's the answer. Question 9. Divide $200 in the ratio of 7:3. Total parts equals 10 parts. 200 in the ratio of 7:3 will be 7 by 10 into 200 is to 3 by 10 into 200. If you do that, you can cancel like that, like here as well, and we will get 140 is to 60 in dollars for both. That's the answer. Question 10. The birth rates in kg of 11 babies are recorded. A. Complete the stem and leaf diagram to show this information. We need to read the key. 2/1 represents 2.1 kg. So first let's find out how many numbers start with number 1. We have 1, 2, 1.6 and 1.7. We have to write it in ascending order, so it's like this. Now for part 2, we have 2.1, 2.7, 2.2 and 2.6. So we have 4 numbers. We can write this in ascending order. 2.1, 2.2, 2.6, 2.7. Now for 3 as the starting number, we get 3.1, 3.3, 3.7. That's all. So we write it in that order, ascending order. And now for starting with 4, we have 4.2 and 4.0. So we have 4.0 and 4.2 in ascending order. That's the answer. B. Find the median. We can use cancellation method to do this. So we can cancel the first and last in each set of data until we have one remaining, which is 7. And because the 7 comes under the 2 category, it'll be 2.7 kilograms. Question 11. Victoria records the color of each of 240 cars leaving a car park. Some of this information is shown in the pie chart. A. Show that 60 cars are blue. We can see that the blue has an angle of 90 degrees. The blue cars is equal to 90 by 360 because that's the total degrees in the pie chart over here, and multiply by the total number, which is 240, and we can cancel this out. 1 by 4, we can cancel this, 60, so it will just be 60 blue cars. Proven. B. The rest of the cars are either red or white. 110 cars are red. Complete the pie chart to show this information. So we can see green is 27 degrees. So that means the remaining angle will be 360 minus 90, which is blue, minus 27, which is equal to 243 degrees. And now 110 out of 240 are in the color red, and the rest are white. So 110 by 240 multiplied by 360 to get the degrees. We can cancel the 0 out there, and we can cancel this to make 15. 11 into 15, which is equal to 165 degrees for red cars. And now we can measure an angle of 165 degrees over here from this line. So 165 degrees will be something like this, obtuse. That'll be red, and the rest of it will be white. They've asked to draw it on the pie chart to show the information. That's why I'm even doing this here. And also just label this as 165 degrees. And this one over here is going to be 243 minus 165, which is 243 minus 165. That's equal to 78 degrees. That's the answer. Question 12. The price of a computer is $520. The price is reduced by 15% in a sale. Work out the sale price. What we can do is 520 multiplied by 100 minus 15 by 100 because percentage, and Now we can get this as 520 multiplied by 85 by 100. We can cancel it as zeros there. And we can cancel this to make this 17 and to make this 2 by dividing by 5. And we cancel this to make 26 and here 1. So 26 into 17. Let's get our calculator out. 26 into 17 is equal to $442. That's the answer. Let's go to question 13. Without using a calculator, work out 1 by 3 plus 5 by 6. You must show all your working and give your answer as a mixed number in simplest form. 1 by 3 plus 5 by 6. 1 by 3, we multiply both sides by 2. We get 2 by 6. 1 by 3 plus 5 by 6 is 2 by 6 plus 5 by 6, which is 7 by 6. 1 by 6. That's the answer. Question 14. Mario tests new cars. The probability that the car is faulty is 0.04. Find the probability that the car is not faulty. That's just 1 minus 0.04, which is equal to 0.96. That's the answer. B. In 1 week, Mario tests 850 cars. Find the number of cars expected to be faulty. That'll be 850 multiplied by 4 by 100, because that's 0.04 here. Cancel, we get 25 and 1. 850 by 25. If you do it correctly, you get the answer as 34. That's the answer. Let's go to question 15. A cafe sells 330 sandwiches. This is 11 by 14 of the sandwiches they make. Work out the number of sandwiches the cafe makes. That's just 330 divided by 11 by 14, which is equal to 330 into 14 by 11. Cancel this out to get 30 here. 30 into 14 is just 420. 420 sandwiches is the answer. Question 16. A. Complete the table of values for y equals 5 by x. We can do y is 5 by x there. So 5 by minus 4 is minus 1.25. And then 5 by 4 is normally positive 1.25. B. On the grid, draw the graph of y equals 5 by x for x greater than or equal to minus 5 and less than or equal to 1, and x greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 5. Let's plot the points. X is equal to minus 5, y is minus 1. X is minus 4, y is minus 1.25. X is minus 2.5 and y is equal to minus 2. It'll be here. X is minus 2, y is equal to minus 2.5. X is minus 1, y is equal to minus 5. Now, we can do the same thing for the positive values of x. X is 1, y is 5. X is 2, y is 2.5. X is 2.5, y is 2, like that. X is 4, y is 1.25. And x is 5, y is equal to 1. We can draw two curves like this. One there and one on the other side like this, and this is the graph of y equals 5 by x. This graph is called a reciprocal graph because it has one or more values which is not possible for the graph. In this case, 0 is a value which is not possible for the x-axis because 5 by 0 can never be a normal real number. 5 by 0, in other words, is undefined, or you can write it as infinity. That's the answer. Question 17. A. 3, 9, 27, 81. Write down the term-to-term rule for this sequence. So as you can see, we can multiply by 3 to get from one term to the next term immediately after it. So term-to-term rule is multiply by 3. B. 13, 17, 21, 25 continues. Find the nth term of the sequence. We can see that the common difference is plus 4, plus 4, plus 4, like that. So you can use the formula an plus d. A is the term-to-term rule, so that'll be 4n plus d. What's d? That's the difference of the term-to-term rule from the first term. So 13 minus 4, that's equal to positive 9, so 4n plus 9. And that is the answer. By the way, this formula can only be used for linear sequences like this one, where there is a constant first difference. Question 18. The Venn diagram shows the elements of the set universal set, which is the full set P, and set Q. Complete the statements. A, P is equal to dash. We can see that there's A, B, C, and D inside P, so we have these four. We can write A, B, C, D. B, N of P union Q is equal to dash. So P union Q is everything inside these two, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We asked for N, so that's why we're writing 6 instead of writing all the values which are given, which is A to F. That's the answer. Question 19. The bearing of A from B is 137 degrees. Find the bearing of B from A. Because this value is less than 180, we have to do bearing of B from A is equal to 137 plus 180, which is equal to 317 degrees. Why does it really matter if this is less than 180? Because if it's greater than 180, let's say 237, that means we have to subtract 180 instead of adding. So let's say this value of A from B is 237, then B from A will be equal to 237 minus 180, not the plus which we've been doing here. That'll be 57 degrees. Well, over here, this is less than 180, so I've done like this and added. We get 317 degrees, and that is our answer. Question 20. A, write 0.00273 in standard form. So we can move the decimal place 1, 2, 3 spaces to the right to make it one number before the decimal place. So that would be 2.73. That's the number. One digit is before the decimal place. Multiplied by 10 to the power of what? We moved it 3 spaces to the right, so we have 10 to the power 3. But we have a minus because we're moving it to the right to get the standard form. If we move it to the left to get the standard form, then we have a positive 3. That's the answer. Sam has to answer to this question. Calculate 9306 into 4532, give your answer in standard form, correct the 3 significant figures. Sam writes 42.1 to 10 to the power 6 as his answer. What 2 errors has Sam made? First of all, this is not in standard form. We have to make sure there's only one number or one digit before the decimal point. But over here, there's 2 digits before the decimal point, so it's wrong. So we can say that answer is not in proper standard form. And now we can go to the second error. First, let's actually calculate this by using our calculator. Here we go. So let's do 9306 into 4532. We get 42174,792, which when you round it, you will get 4.22 into 10 to the power of 7. And if you write it like he did, it'll be 42.2 into 10 to the power of 6. But then he's written 42.1, so the rounding is incorrect. He has rounded down instead of up. That's the answer. Let's go to question 21. Triangle ABC is mathematically similar to triangle DEF. Find BC. So the triangle ABC side is to triangle DEF side is equal to 51:6, which is equal to 17:2. We know this because 51 and 6 are on corresponding sides. So that means 17:2 is equal to BC:4. And we can multiply by 2 on both sides of the ratio to get 34:4. That's equal to BC:4. And that means BC is equal to 34 centimeters. That's the answer. Question 22. The diagram shows a right-angled triangle. Show that the value of x is 15.8. Correct the 3 significant figures. So we have a right-angled triangle. We have the opposite here, adjacent here, and we have the angle. In the formulas of SOHCAHTOA, which are the three trigonometric formulas, which one involves the opposite and the adjacent? It's the TOA formula, right? Which is tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. And theta is the angle here, opposite is the side opposite to the angle, adjacent is the side next to the angle. So tan of 48 degrees is equal to 17.5 by x. So x is equal to 17.5 by tan 48, which is equal to, let's get our calculator out. Here we go. 17.5 divided by tan 48, which is equal to 15.757 or 15.8 centimeters to 3 significant figures. Proven. That's the answer. Question 23. Natalie buys 4 tomato plants and 3 pepper plants for $9.35. Samir buys 2 tomato plants and 11 pepper plants for $16.55. Write down a pair of simultaneous equations and solve them to find the cost of 1 tomato plant and 1 pepper plant. You must show all your working. Let's write T is equal to tomato plants cost and P is equal to pepper plants cost. So 4T plus 3P is equal to $9.35. 2T plus 11P is equal to $16.55. Now we can say that this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now we can solve it. So 2 into 2 first. That's 4T plus 22P is equal to $33.10. So now we can do this as 3 minus 1, that'll be 4T plus 22P is equal to $33.10, and then 4T plus 3P is equal to $9.35. We can subtract the full thing here, and that'll be canceling this out. 19P is equal to, let's get our calculator out, 33.1 minus 9.35, which is $23.75. And now P is equal to, when we divide by 19, $1.25 or $1.25. Now we can substitute this. 2T plus 11 into 1.25 is equal to $16.55. That means 2T plus 11 to 1.25, which is 13.75, is equal to 16.55. Now 2T is equal to 16.55 minus 13.75, which is equal to $2.80. And T is equal to 2.80.2, which is $1.40. So tomato plant is $1.40 and pepper plant is $1.25. That's the answer. And with that, I come to the end of my paper. Please like, subscribe, share this video with your friends and family, and comment on how you think our video was. With that, it's me, Sanjay Basu, signing out. Thank you. Bye.